So, yesterday they announced that Nickelodeon is entering the FGC in a very fun way. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was announced yesterday through IGN, and let's just say the FGC is receiving it quite well so far. And I want to talk about it. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into this. So cartoons and video games kind of went hand in hand for a lot of us on Saturday mornings. I remember slotting out my morning of when I would be playing video games and what TV shows I would be watching. It was a perfect mix of two of my favorite genres, so you can imagine how psyched I was to see this. When this game was announced, I scrolled past it a few times on my feed. It actually took until someone actually sent me a link to it for me to actually sit down and watch it. And boy, did it not disappoint. The game looks to be like a platform fighter, similar to games like Smash Bros. And Brawlhalla. The trailer showed off a handful of characters that got the hype rolling, and they did not hold back. Showing well-known characters like SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles, but they catered to many different eras of the Nickelodeon universe. They had characters like Powdered Toast Man for the old-timers like me, or even the Loud family for the younger generation. The devs that are working on this are clearly fans, and they also want to cater to as many people as they can. Which, speaking of the devs, is being created by Ludioicity. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a weird looking word. Which, if you didn't know, they made the indie Smash clone Slap City. Sadly, Slap City didn't really have the star power to make it work. Well, I definitely think they have that now more than ever. The devs have already come forward also and mentioned a few really hype things to make the community happy. Rollback netcode on supported platforms, a PC port, and even GameCube adapter compatibility. Of course, no confirmation with crossplay yet, but which would be phenomenal if it happened. They did mention that rollback netcode would be supported on certain systems, and I think the entire community understands it's just the Switch isn't going to get it. Sorry, Switch fans, it's not going to happen. Hell, it even was confirmed that we're going to get a release date later this year in the fall. Which, funny enough, means it will be a contender for Fighting Game of the Year, which makes me just giggle inside. I don't want to say this is a bad year for fighting games. We have a bunch of great indie fighters. Melty Blood is coming out later this year, and Guilty Gear Strive is killing it. But I can't lie how hilarious it's going to be when Jeff Keighley announces Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl at the VGAs this year. And it's also coming out on pretty much every platform, which is just awesome if that whole crossplay thing becomes a reality. The thing is about platform fighters, some of them try and just not many of them have been successful. PlayStation All-Stars is the biggest example of this. The game had crazy potential and crazy star power, it just didn't have really the support or the devs behind it to make it work. Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion is a game that I not only love, but I kind of turned into one of my favorite platform fighters. It's right up there with Smash, to be completely honest. I play it on my stream all the time, and that definitely has the same type of star power that we're talking about here with Nickelodeon. Outside of Smash, the one that clearly has worked the best is probably Brawlhalla, due to many reasons, but most obviously the free-to-play model works very well. They have some of the best netcode in the game of fighting games. They also have some of the most killer crossovers ever. The WWE, Kung Fu Panda, Ninja Turtles, Hellboy, even my girl Lara Croft is in Brawlhalla. And which is crazy, with all of these characters, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl could actually rival this. They have already confirmed a handful of characters in franchise, and after some super sleuthing over on the official box art of the game, we can also find a few others. Well, maybe. Nothing is confirmed yet. But I think we can see Ren and Stimpy, Korra from Legend of Korra, and of course CatDog from CatDog. But the Nickelodeon catalog doesn't really stop with cartoons. Many people are assuming they're only going to do just that, just have cartoons only. But I would be super happy if they utilized everything from Nickelodeon, including the live action shows. Maybe have like a Hey Dude or Are You Afraid of the Dark inspired stage. Maybe a Good Burger shop where you purchase skins and collectibles. Have Olmec from The Legend of the Hidden Temple as the final boss. There's so many possibilities and I love it. Now, I'm not going to go in depth. I'll actually make a video about this eventually, about what characters I want to see. The first characters that come to mind are Prince Zuko, the Crimson Chin, the Angry Beavers, and literally anyone from Action League. Now, and the last thing I'll go over is I just think companies are starting to realize that a lot of people like to champion things, and in championing a certain character, I think is going to start becoming a mainstay in a lot of these type of games. In fighting games, it is definitely one of the biggest thing. Having a certain character you want added to whatever fighting game you're playing has kind of turned into almost more of a community than the actual game you actually play. And with Smash Bros. Ultimate being the biggest example of this, with Smash being confirmed that it's officially done, I could see a lot of people going over to Nickelodeon right now wanting to see certain characters they want being added. And when they get the characters they want, they're going to want to play it. I think this is going to be something really big, and I think a lot of other companies have already kind of seen this. Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat have already kind of, to an extent, been catering to some of the characters that the fans wanted, and I can definitely see this happening more and more, especially when it's an IP, when it's in an uncharted territory when it comes to fighting games. Yes, we kind of expected Melina to eventually be added back into Mortal Kombat, but none of us know for sure if Tommy Pickles is going to be added into this game. So there's a whole new appeal of mystery to this Nickelodeon game. So I have a lot of faith in it. I think it's going to do a lot better than people think, and I will be playing this day one. Actually, as of right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a Reptar main. He looks super dope. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Let me know in the comments below what stuff from Nickelodeon you'd like to see added and what characters you want to play. Let me know in the comments below. For those who don't know, I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Tuesday. Also, check out my TikTok account for some FGC fun. You can find both of those links below along with all my social media tags. If you like the video today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My name is Phil, and of course, I'll talk to you guys soon.